This dress is so tight.
It just look good on you. Okay. Can't wait to try to peel it off. But anyways, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, we can't wait to share with y'all. We about to watch the reunion episode. This is hilarious, so tune in. We'll be right back. Ready?
So first I want to say that everyone looks good. I mean, everyone looks so great. I mean, we already expect the HOLTs to come, you know, dressed to the nine, which they did. We also expect them to be coordinated.
Always.
You know, which they were. And I mean, you know, Belle looks beautiful with the little baby bump. And Martel, I like his blazer.
The blazer banging. I ain't even gonna lie. That blazer is tight. I gotta find out where you got that from. I'm gonna give me one similar to that.
Oh, speaking of coordinated couples, just in case you all haven't noticed, we're not laying in the bed tonight. We had to get dressed up for the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
It's true, you know. I like it, baby. You look good, girl.
Thank you. You look so handsome. I love the black and white. I love the little sequins.
You like that, baby?
Okay. Looks good.
Who's trying to match
we
with
coordinating. The HOLTs coordinated, and then you know, Tisha looks beautiful.
It's a nice white dress.
Kimmy looks gorgeous. I mean, everyone is looking really good. I even like Maurice with the
I was
blue.
gonna say that.
Yeah, you know, I love royal blue. I'm not gonna say why, but you know, I love me some royal blue. So he looks really great. And Marcel was okay. To me, he kind of looked like he was dressed for church.
He
like he's gonna be that usher.
And he looked like he mad. Why he looking like he don't want to be there?
He definitely is throwing off that energy that like, I don't want nothing to jump off. I want to just play this straight. I don't want to mess. He almost looking like he's afraid that he's gonna go home to some mess, or he's gonna leave.
That's what I'm. Yep.
It's gonna be some mess. Like he's already in the future, like already living the aftermath of what's about to go down, and it hasn't even gone down yet.
And he trying to stop it before it happens. Mm-hmm. They've been plotting and planning because they know they come on the reunion show, and they even asking like, what is to be expected. You know, and so they probably been watching the different other reunion shows and see how they throw shade, see how they fight, cuss each other out, and I'm convinced that my man is trying to avoid that.
I think that most of them, I won't say all, but I'm not gonna name any names, but I think that most of them are trying to avoid that. They want it to be something different.
Yep.
I mean, this show wasn't supposed to be like the other reality shows. It wasn't supposed to be about somebody cheating every episode.
Hey.
It wasn't supposed to be like what Miss Wanda says with the 20 women's. Now, I can't take credit for that. That 20 women's, that's Miss Wanda. That's not me.
I love it every time she say it too. It's hilarious. And
love and hate it. There's a love-hate relationship with her grammar. But we love you, Miss Wanda.
You keep us rolling week after week after week, so trust me. But no, I think you're right, which kind of brings me up to where Tisha was talking to them about infidelities in their marriage. Blew my mind. I didn't see that episode where during the 10th anniversary, she asked them how did they overcome infidelity? Seriously, babe? How you ask somebody something like that during their anniversary party? Anybody in their right mind know that there's a time and a place for everything. And asking someone how did they overcome infidelity in their marriage during an anniversary party is about as dumb if she would have asked Melody, do you know for sure if this is Martell's baby during the baby shower? During the reveal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How stupid she would have looked at you. I know y'all been broke up, and I know Martell's supposed to be sleeping upstairs, but do you think this is really his baby?
Well, you know what? This isn't like off, you know, out of character for Tisha, because she likes to stir the pot. Actually, I'm watching tonight, right? You know, sipping and watching and ready. And
speaking of sipping,
she was. Oh, thank you for my Welch's grape juice. This is the same juice that Melody had in the cabin fever episode.
Cheers then to Welch's.
Ocean spray, yeah, all of that.
I spiked it a little bit though.
With more juice. But this isn't out of character for Tisha because Tisha, she was the one that was stirring the pot tonight. Do you realize that tonight's episode without Tisha would have just been flat?
Oh my God.
But she was the one that was kind of like saying the things and stirring up the drama, giving us that, you know.
Which is what the producers were probably, that's what they wanted.
Well, she was the only one that was, you know, really like doing that, and it was easy because once you do that, then here come the HOLTs.
Yes.
You know, so it's like her and the HOLTs, and then just like, all right, Marcel, come have my back, Marcel.
Oh.
Marcel, like,
My man, let me tell you something, man. Marcel, you wrong for that, bro. You are wrong as two left feet. I don't care. There is no way in the world that any man who has a protective spirit, a protective energy for his wife and his children would sit there like that man did and leave her out there. I don't care if she's wrong. We're gonna be wrong together. Just like the HOLTs, as ignorant and as stupid as Melody looked defending. Yeah, she does. She looks stupid defending Martell's infidelity and sticking by his side, do all that crazy stuff. I'm not an advocate for divorce, but I am saying that she does look crazy. She's down there cleaning off his lapel. She's doing all this stuff, and she is fighting for this man. One thing the HOLTs got down pat is they will fight for each other through thick and thin, and I think they feed off of ignorance, they feed off of drama. They probably would be bored to death if they didn't have it in their relationship.
I agree.
But Marcel, the way you left your wife out there while she over there fighting, and you didn't open your mouth and say a thing, dude, you are weak.
Actually, it got so bad that Maurice had to step in. And to actually defend her.
Yep.
And then did you notice that when they had like the 1 hour lunch and they sent the audience out and it kind of like, you know, they was on chill mode.
Yeah.
It seemed like this was like a boxing match or something. Like, all right, you go to your corner, you know, you get your pep talk.
Yeah.
And Maurice is the one that's giving the pep talk to Tisha, not Marcel. Marcel's like,
I mean, he told her to shut the F up. Really?
did he?
Yes.
Oh, I
he
missed
said
that.
that. He said that I told her, shut the hell up. All right, and then he got.
Was it shut the hell up or shut the F up?
He said, shut the hell up first. And then when Maurice kept, you know, dogging him out about making her look stupid and not defending her, he was like, she's supposed to shut the F up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. And she's sitting there and she's looking like a fool. And he don't realize, let me tell you something. When you marry, you become one. If she looks like a fool, you look like a fool. You can't stand up there and be like, well, I'm the cordial one. I'm so, you know, I'm astute, I'm educated. I do not adhere to verbal violence.
Maybe that's age. Maybe we saw an age thing.
Well, if it's
age difference, because you said he's older.
Well, he is older. He does look like he's old enough to be her. Well, okay, no, he doesn't. But still.
He definitely looks like he's probably in his 40s. And
He's in his late 40s.
I just said 40s. I just said 40s.
Yes, that's
doesn't
true.
mean that it was early 40s.
He's 49 years and 360 days. He's about to turn 50 any minute now. And as a 50-year-old man, you know good and damn well.
Wow.
Yes. You know good and damn well you're supposed to defend your wife. I mean, Martell defended his wife. Melody is defending Martel even in his infidelity. She's still standing there and defending him. Even at the end of the episode, what she said, HOLT and HOLT forever.
The thing is that they actually work well together when they have a foe. Like if they have a common enemy and a common foe, and they get a chance to like, you know, put on almost like an alter ego. Like, you know, this is HOLT and HOLT.
Yeah.
All right, let's show them how we do it. Like I've seen this in several episodes where they just like kind of like in their little huddle, like, all right, we're gonna do this. Like it don't matter, like, you know, I hate you, you hate me. It doesn't matter, right? When we go home, we'll go back to hating each other.
That's true.
But right now, when these cameras come, it's like, let's go. It's, you know, it's Thelma and Louise.
She will. It is Thelma and Louise. It's Bonnie and Clyde.
It's Batman and Robin.
Come on.
And we know who Robin is. Hey, Martel.
So stupid. But no, that was wrong, man. I don't care what you say, man. Marcel, you are wrong, dog. I You embarrass your wife, and you should be ashamed of that.
Now, did you catch that something that really came out with Martel today was that his love language is words of affirmation.
Yep.
He wants to be publicly praised. Now, he said that maybe he doesn't want the limelight, he doesn't want to give the speeches, but if Melody's going to be on stage, if Melody's going to be on stage giving the speech, he wants his name dropped, he wants to be recognized.
True.
And I really felt like when she just was like, all right, I want everybody to know, it didn't seem genuine to me.
No.
But he didn't care because it was still words of affirmation, so it was good enough for him. And then just as the show went on, more and more when you hear that he has a problem, it's because she's not telling him that he's doing a good job. She's not feeding his ego. She's not stroking it, and that's what he needs. If that's what the dude needs, then you gotta learn your partner's love language and give them what they need.
Well, I agree with you, babe. But words of affirmation and stroking a person's ego is two different things.
Okay.
Because that man, you can't stroke it enough. When the ego is involved, it cannot be satisfied. It cannot. So no matter how many words of affirmation she gives him, no matter how much praise she gives him, his side chick giving him praise, the people on social media talking about he's fine, it's not enough because it's his ego. His ego does not allow, he's never full.
I understand that. We know he's a narcissist. We know that, he has an ego problem. But that doesn't mean that he never has anything valid to say. So if he's talking about when she gets an award, it's not like she's getting an award every day.
Right.
So if you're being honored and getting accolades and you're standing up there and you're receiving an award and then you're giving your speech, I don't think there's anything wrong with her to acknowledge him. I mean, that's what the celebrities do. They get their award and they have like 50-something names of people that they're acknowledging and giving thanks to. I know just as the woman in our relationship, there's times when I'm doing things and I may be in the limelight, and you're not.
Yeah.
I couldn't do those things if you wasn't holding it down, if you didn't have me. I couldn't do those things if you weren't praying with me, we weren't meditating in the morning, if you weren't even getting my mind together right so I can go out and do the things that I do.
Yeah.
So it is a partnership, it is teamwork, and I just want to take the time now to acknowledge you.
You do, baby?
Yes, because you're so handsome.
Oh, well.
You look so great. I love having a man that knows how to dress. All right?
Yeah.
So I love that. And then I also appreciate, everything that you do and you holding it down when I'm gone and not making me feel bad about it, not making me feel guilty about it, or ever let me go out and pursue my dreams.
Yeah, well, I love you.
I appreciate that.
You're my heart, really, and what it feels good to pour into you, to support you, and to encourage you. Because when you are living your best life, it helps me, it inspires me. You inspire me, you really do. And one of the reasons why I love to work hard and make money and do different business ventures and things like that is so that I can help to finance our lifestyle, because you did that for me too. When I didn't have it, you had my back, and that's the one thing that you cannot beat when a person gets married and then, of course you're married for better. You heard me say in the last episode. Everybody marries for better. Everybody marries for happiness and health. Nobody marries for poor. Nobody marries for sickness and all that old crazy crap. But when it does happen, and you still loved me, you still poured into me, you still honored me, you still made me feel like a man, you still made me feel like I was the head of the household, you still respected my ideas and all of my business ventures and poured into me, and you went to work and you grinded, you held it down for me. So, hey, I love you, man. I want you to live your best life. And I'll say this too. I don't always need for you to be able to, every time that you receive an award, to tell me. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when you come home how much you pour into me. You follow me? Yeah, I love it, but I don't necessarily need it like he does. You see what I'm saying? That is an ego thing. Because sometimes your spouse may shine on their own.
Mm-hmm. I think it's his love language. I think because we already know each other's love language.
Yeah.
And while you like love, sorry, why you like words of affirmation. I don't think it was your number one. And I really feel like it's his number one.
Yeah.
You know, so that's who he is.
True.
Even if we can get rid of his narcissistic behavior and this big ego that he has, I think love or affirmation is still going to remain his love language.
Yeah.
So the problem is that he has his love language or whatever, which is normal, which is natural to have that, and then he has this ego narcissistic thing on top of that.
That he's got out of control. He's let that part get out of control, and actually it was out of control before he even met Melody. You know, because we've seen in other episodes where even when he remember the episode when they did the open house and the one girl who was a cheerleader, and he used to she man, y'all playing football, and she used to cheer for me. I mean, he was in the zone.
Now, speaking of Melody, so Egypt, and I love the girl Egypt. I mean, we've been watching her for years, you know, from HGTV, and now she's on Black Love. So I love how she asked. She's like, hey, you know, there's some bloggers out there, and word on the street, Melody, is that you were number two. You were that side piece first. So, you know, it's just speculation. It's all speculation. It's alleged. You know, what's your response? And Melody gave us her response.
I'm telling you, babe, she was going down memory lane with that, man. I mean, she was feeling it.
And I was with my line sisters, and we were at Applebee's.
Hey, man, Applebee's had them 5. Remember them ribs, man, when we was in college, man, them riblets? But anyways.
We had Applebee's by our college.
Yes. Man, they used to be fire, so I don't blame her. But anyways, she was like, she was back there. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why she ain't left this man, because she is still living those moments back in the day when he chose her. But they talking about her being a side chick. They was in college. Can you really classify someone as a side chick when you in college, you 18, 19 years old, really? Now, when you 40 years old and you married and you got a side chick, that's a whole nother story. They weren't even...
She said, I know I wasn't a side chick because I went in the chapter meeting. I was like, okay, sorority sisters, anybody know Martel HOLT? Yes. Anybody know him? Okay, since none of my sorors know anything, then he must be single. Oh, there's that one soror who had the sister who dated him back in the days, and he was just a perfect gentleman. She messed that up. He made no mistakes in the relationship.
She said he even kept a job. I mean, he had a paper route.
You so dumb.
He collected cans.
That's all I needed to know. Oh, he can keep a job?
He worked at Burger King.
Come on in. Come on in, Mr. House.
What the hell kind of job was he keeping when we was in high school, in junior high school? I mean,
it's college, baby.
I know, but did they date in college, the sister?
No, I felt like when she was telling the story,
correct,
she was just telling what she knows about him now. Not saying that he only kept a job in high school, but just that's his record. He can keep a job. Like, even as an adult, he can keep a job.
But they were in college, so I'm thinking like he's like 19 years old in college. So prior to that, what type of job was he keeping? A paper route?
It was enough. It was enough for her to say, I'm on this.
He worked at the local gas station?
It was enough to keep her happy.
I know that's right. Let me tell you something, man. Melody ain't going nowhere. She is still madly in love. And I mean, like I said, that is her husband. That is her husband. I am not an advocate for divorce.
I don't think she's madly in love. I think that she is used to him. And I think there's a lot of things in the relationship that she likes. And I think there's a lot of things that she benefit from being in this relationship. Number one, she's the one that's gonna shine. He can't outshine her.
No.
I mean, she can be with a guy that can actually outshine her, but he ain't it.
No.
He ain't it. I mean, he's the father of her children, and he's a good father.
True.
You know, I think in part 2 of the reunion episode, she's gonna talk about her upbringing and how she wants her kids to have both mother and father. I think that this is just comfortable for her, and it's what she's used to. Even when they're fighting and arguing over the side chick or arguing over dumb stuff that he's doing, I think that she's used to that. She's used to the arguing, she's used to the fighting. It's actually fun, it's exciting, it's exhilarating.
Well, that's true.
It's, you know, it's like they're at it and everything. She's like, all right, Mr. Holt, all right, Mr. Martel Holt. Almost like it's a little like she's getting off by it.
I would agree with you.
You know,
there.
so
yeah. It's an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, so I don't think that she's just like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know how you can share your man with another woman, because that's what it is. It's you're sharing him with another woman and be madly in love with the guy. Because I would be looking at you like your stuff stink. That's what I'll be doing. Every time I look at you, your stuff stink.
Bad. She's looking at him with your stuff stink, and she still let him stick his stinky stuff in her and impregnate her.
Like I said, it's what she's used to. And that she loves him, but I don't think it's just this madly in love.
So
she
then
loves
maybe
him, it's what she's used to, it's what's familiar to her, it's what's comfortable to her. And a lot of people are afraid of divorce. They're afraid of the unknown. They know it's going to be painful. And they're like, I don't want that. I don't want to experience that pain. We just going to have to make it work. You know?
Now, that is absolutely correct, because that's one of the other components of why I'm not necessarily an advocate of divorce, because even if you don't like the person, divorce is a very, very painful situation. You and I have both been through that. And it still hurts, even if you know it's the best thing for you. You know, it's kind of like the 2009 and the 2019 challenges going on right now. In 2009, when I was going through, oh my Lord, it was crazy. But man, I'm so glad that I went through it. Because look where I am today. I mean, I'm happy in every area of my life, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. I mean, it's a phenomenal blessing being with you, man. I couldn't even imagine my life if I didn't have you. Are you kidding me? I'm just saying, you know, I mean, there is a light at the end of the rainbow. Truly it is. You don't have to get used to being with someone mistreating you. You don't have to get used to sharing your man. You don't have to get used with sharing your money, because any money that is being spent on another woman is money that should be in your household, that should be spent on you and your children. It should be invested in your business. It should be invested in all the other things that will help you all to evolve into your absolute best self. That is the essence of what marriage is for. You can all be perfectly fine without a husband, without a wife. You don't need a wife or a husband to be grand. But having the right spouse will make you grandiose. It will help you to evolve into your absolute best self. That's the benefit of marriage.
I love that, man. Whew. I could be your first lady. You was a pastor, I could be your first lady.
Let the church say amen.